people, thank you so much for subscribing to this YouTube channel. My name is Rosie and we continue to talk about success, and this video is more focused on high schoolers or people that have finished high school, or a parent with a child who is academically not very well. Let me share a story of victory over academic defense. Now, in high school, in the society we live in, you are deemed an academician if you get an B or A plus. If you get anything C and below, C is an average, D you are disqualified, and stigmatization is quite high. Now, when we talk about success, academic success is good, and it's good for people to perform academically and to actually do exams and pass. However, there's a place for that. It's not every child that is an academic guru. It's not every child that will actually get an A in high school or in class 8 or whatever. However, let me try to share something here. In the time that I was tempted to share the year but let me share. In the year 2007, I cleared my high school and I got a D plus. My friends tell me Daudi Msalabani. Anyway, that's not the point. So what that meant to me, it was such huge, because I had expectations on myself, my parents had expectations, my friends, and also competition, and I knew that I was born to prosper. So getting a D, it was such a bad testimony, it was such a bad image, and I didn't want that. In fact, I went to an extent of faking certificates to lie that I got a C, at least to upgrade myself. But then, because of the disqualifications and because of the pressure from family, from friends, from all around me, what I ended up doing is I got into a very bad depression. Today I know it's depression, but then I didn't know it was depression, because now I got into drugs, I got into all those things, smoking weed, and when I talk about drugs, don't ask me what kind of drugs I was taking. I was taking all forms of matter, solid, liquid, and whatever. I was drinking alcohol, I was smoking, and I was also getting injections. However, with time, I realized that was not taking me to the right direction. And the reason I realized that is that I gave my life to Christ and decided I will follow what God says about me, and not what people think about me, what by then used to define who I thought I was. However, so I signed up for a discipleship class, which took 12 weeks to get. It was a discipleship to get to understand who I was and what God says about me versus what the world says about me. And from that class, I decided now to focus fully on God. And because I got that D, I was not able to join university or college or anywhere. So I began to work as a house help, and I thought my life was just there and there and there, and I would never get out of there. But after some time, I kept on trusting God and having the right positive vibe, knowing that I hold the key to my destiny. So I kept on moving on and pushing on and pushing on and pushing on. So I went to school, did a diploma, because I did many other certificates because I loved studies. I didn't get a D because I was foolish. There were other circumstances that we will share in this YouTube channel in due time that caused that kind of academic failure. However, I signed up for a diploma class. So I did diploma for 1.5 years. I got distinction. Those of you that thought distinction is like an A, so I got a scholarship, and I did a bachelor's, and I passed. I got first class honors with academic excellence award. Now that for me was a defining moment, to know that if I continue to trust in God, and the more I trust in God, the more He defines me and He makes me qualified. There are circumstances, and this probably for a parent out there, or for a brother, a sister who feels like your sister or your sibling has actually failed because of what they have attained in high school. Please encourage them. Watch out for because they are already vulnerable. Watch out that they don't get into depression and begin to get into addictions just because they have failed. So their success is more determined by God, more than they are determined by themselves or by the academic papers. Did you know that you are the shaper of your destiny? Yeah, probably that's something to think about, but yes, you are the shaper of your destiny. That regardless of what people think, regardless of what people say, you hold the future. You hold your destiny in your hands. You can either choose to press on and get to your destiny, or you can choose to listen to the tiredness of life. You can choose to listen to what other voices are telling you, and then you give up and just sit right where you are. But if you ignore the noises around you, you can actually reach your destiny. See your story. Let's meet at our YouTube channel. Link down here. Subscribe, and subscribe. Thank you.